So if you haven't noticed by the title of this video, today I'll be talking about 2005's The Proud Family movie. The Proud Family is about this girl named Penny Proud and her family and friends who have fun adventures on each episode, but I'll talk about the show another time. So The Proud Family movie is like any other series that ends up having a movie. The main character gets in trouble, then instead of getting grounded, the family goes on a family vacation and random events make it some crazy vacation. So this crazy scientist named Dr. C has an obsession with peanuts and believes that he can make peanut clones and actual peanut people. So he decides to clone himself out of peanut, which goes wrong, of course, and after a while, because the clone can't be in the sun for so long, he turns black. So that makes the clone evil, you know? That is racist, oh my god. When they turn black, they're evil. So the clone ends up having the same dream of peanut clones, but wants to take over the world instead. But in order for the clones to survive, they need a stabilizing formula, so that way they don't melt or turn into Akon's complexion. So this brings us to our titular family. The father, Oscar Proud, makes a new Proud snack that eventually fails, but uses a stabilizing formula for it, and Dr. C wants his hands on it, so he invites Oscar and his family to an all-expense-paid trip to an island so he can make a deal with Oscar and take over the world. Mean freaking while, 15 Cent, a popular young rapper, is in town and needs new dancers, and Penny and her friends want to go audition. Before she goes to the audition, though, Penny has to convince her dad to let her go. But luckily her mom was there and persuaded him into letting her go. So Penny comes out in this mini skirt and crop top, and while I didn't get this when I was younger, Oscar goes,
Trudy, why is your daughter dressed like a
wholesome teenager?
That was a good one, Disney. That was a good one. So out of everyone, 15 Cent likes Penny the most, and they end up hanging out afterwards. So they're chilling in 15's truck, and Penny's low-key wanting this dude to kiss him, but she's also trying to play this tough act like, nah, my guy, we ain't kissing on the first date. Matter of fact, we ain't even dating. And then 15's like, that's not what I was thinking. I got a curfew. If I miss that shit, my grandma's gonna kill me. And then Penny's like, damn, I really thought playing hard to get would work. Well, your grandma's gonna have to wait. And then she kisses 15 without consent. I mean, look at my guy's eyes. He looks terrified. That was a kiss without consent. And that, ooh. So, like, overprotective dad to the rescue. But to ground her, she can't dance with 15 Cent, and he brings her on vacation. Oh wait, wrong movie. Bro, I wish when I got grounded, my family would take me on vacation. Like, what? So this movie's songs were actually pretty damn fun to listen to. They had this one song called The Legume Room, where the Peanut People and the evil Dr. C welcome the Proud family onto the island. But while they're dancing around, Penny's all mad because she can't dance with 15 Cent and she's stuck on a remote island with her family. Oh, and while this actually decent song is going on, they're stealing bits of DNA. So, like, the family attempts to enjoy the vacation, but Penny's being this little bratty teenager as expected. And she ends up sharing her entire life story to one of the Peanuts named Cashew. And I mean her literal life story. When she gets back from talking with Cashew, her and her dad start arguing, and this was my favorite scene growing up. Trudy's tired of the arguing and goes,
Fine, let's go home and I can hang out with my friends.
Hey,
That's quite enough, you two. Now look, we're gonna start acting like a family and have fun on this vacation right now. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
I love how Penny and Oscar like, just jump on Cashew and just run off. Like, when I was little, that used to crack me up. But literally less than a minute later, Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama.
Wait, get him, Puff, and hit the light.
This scene literally gets me every time. Yo, and Puff, man, Puff. He's like, get your ass back in that hot tub, bitch. I'm sorry, I'm really rethinking that scene now. Like, yo, Sugar Mama got the move. She's sitting there like, hey, hey. Like, that's a whole knee slapper, bro. Okay, I'm done. So, Dr. Carver tries to buy the formula off of Oscar. But after Oscar refuses because this one random peanut told him that he had plans on taking over the world, Oscar gets tortured by electrocution, spanks, watching Biggie, and dental hygiene. I mean, thanks. Don't forget to brush the teeth in the bag. But after that doesn't work, this is where the movie gets good. Dr. C takes out the clones. So these clones take place of the originals, go home and try to find the secret formula. And as they leave, Clone Penny forgets her communicator, and real Penny, who's been dying to leave, finds the clones leaving and joins them, obviously not knowing that they're clones. So when Clone Trudy hears Penny speaking slang, she somehow, I don't know where she got it from, whips out a Teen Speak 101 cassette and listens to it on the boat ride there. And for some reason, Clone Sugar Mama speaks Spanish, but like, she wasn't speaking Spanish earlier when everyone was speaking in sync, so I don't know. Penny's friends brag in her face that they're dancing with 15 Cent, so Penny asks Clone Dad if she can go, and he's like, sure, why the fuck not? I mean, if it'll help the mission. So back to the island, the real Proud family is headed across the island with the peanut that warned Oscar of Dr. Carver's plan. And this dude tries to make a move on Clone Penny, who's like, I think the fuck not. I need to take lessons from her. So meanwhile, the Clone family is at a basketball game, and Clone Trudy says something that confuses the living hell out of me. I don't know if my hearing is off. I even asked my friends on Snapchat if it's not just me. Like, did she really just say this?
Yo, bitch! Come on, that shit.
I really replayed it like a bunch of times. And I'm sorry, what? Look how they just left my girl Zoe just frozen in the last scene. Anyway, back on the island, we meet the real Dr. Carver, who's actually a descendant of George Washington Carver, and find out the other one is a clone who turned evil from being in the sun too long. So Clone Penny hears all this and reports it to Evil Carver and Clone Oscar and tells him that the formula is hidden in the necklace that Oscar gave Penny for her birthday. And for some reason, when he runs after 15 Cent's car, as a child, I found this hilarious. I don't know why, it just seemed funny the way he was running. So Oscar sneaks into 15 Cent's rehearsal and tries to take the necklace from Penny. Somehow the moves he was doing was quote unquote cool and took all the attention from Penny and onto her dad. When Penny gets home, Clone Trudy, who's like my favorite character in this movie, she's like,
PC! How was the rehizzle for Rizzle?
I just can't. This is just... It's perfect. Penny gets upset and finds Cashew in her closet, who tells her that her family is actually a bunch of clones. So when she goes to tell them what he said, BB talks like a grown-ass man.
Right?
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Who said that?
I did. Now give me the necklace, or I'm gonna go upside your head with this 10-pound dirty diaper.
But the clones attack Penny and take the necklace, and then they hop on this peanut helicopter, which just randomly is placed on their street. I mean, then Trudy says,
Mission accomplished. Good morning, I see you, baby.
is it just me, or does she sound like Cardi B? Am I just tripping? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm getting some Cardi B vibes. Then, of course, we get the villain song, and it's actually pretty good.
I would make sure my clones don't give any slack. I would treat people bad. That's a well-known fact. Imagine that. Now let me tell you something about me.
I'd play it, but you know, copyrights. Just look up the Proud Family movie, the Dr. Carver song. But at this game held by Wizard Kelly, Sugar Mama's older son Bobby, who's like my favorite reoccurring character in the show, sings the national anthem.
Ah, the dog surely lies. What so proud?
Okay, let me stop. That meme's old as hell. I thought it would be funny. But the real Penny hops on 15 Cent's yacht with her friends and goes to rescue her family.
We sunk 15 cents yacht.
It's pronounced yacht.
Yacht. Zoe, don't you start with me.
Then this honestly really mesmerizing dance battle happens between the Peanuts and Penny's crew, and I mean, look at these moves. That's genuine choreography. Did they get Kenny Ortega to choreograph this? I mean, even Zoe's rocking out. Okay, she tried though. But they won, so we can't complain. I feel like the only part of this movie I can't seem to watch is Dr. Carver's real face. It's like...
What the fuck? Stop playing. What the fuck? Stop playing. What the fuck is that? Ah!
Yeah, that face really haunted me though. That shit reminded me of Wormy from SpongeBob when they would zoom in on his face, but in butterfly form. Like, I couldn't look at it. Okay, last thing I want to talk about is the fact that LPDZ came back and they sang that song at the end, which was a really fun song. This show was a genuine masterpiece. Like, it had our favorite characters. It had Peanuts. It had Hood and Spanish-speaking clones. It was great. I mean, it needs more recognition, honestly. Anyway, thanks for letting me ramble on about this movie. I love you guys.